The Homer Township Civic Center building is located on the Trantina Farm, a Homer Township open space property. This portion of the property is approximately 33 acres on the north side of 151st Street. Across the street is another 17 acres that has a dog park and mowed walking trails. Homer Township includes all residents of Homer Glen, some residents of Lockport, and other unincorporated areas. This tour is intended to familiarize the residents of Homer Township with the status of the building's construction. At first glance, the building looks very near completion, but much work remains to be done outside and inside before an occupancy permit can be obtained. The previous Homer Township administration came into office in 2021 and started to develop a plan for a building on the property. At that time, the Open Space Fund had approximately $1 million. In 2023, their plan had progressed to a point that they began preparation of the site, moving topsoil, and bringing in clay for the foundation of the building. And in 2024, construction of the building began. When the current administration took office in 2025, the Open Space Fund had been spent down to $380,000. Monies were also used from the Town Fund, Park Fund, and Road and Bridge Fund. We will now explain the work that remains to be completed. The property has 71 parking spaces. The original parking lot has 1 accessible parking space and 31 standard parking spaces. The additional parking added with the new building includes 4 accessible parking spaces and 35 standard parking spaces. The parking lot only has a base layer of asphalt. A second top coat layer must be added. For that to be done, all the wheel stops and parking signs must be removed, then later reinstalled. Afterward, the parking space lines will need to be repainted. Landscaping remains to be completed around the front and sides of the building, including the final leveling of the topsoil and plants to be added. All canopy lights above the entryway are not installed. The front entrance doors will not be installed until the building is near completion to prevent them from being damaged during construction. There will be 2 sets of ADA-compliant doors, an exterior set and an interior set. The doors will create an interior vestibule space. Around the sides and back of the building is a required driveway for emergency vehicle access. Currently, the path is just a base layer of very large rocks. The driveway should be paved for fire trucks and snow plowing. The downspouts on the back of the building may not require a better route for drainage, but it may be decided it would be best to improve them. The septic system still remains to be installed behind the building. Toilets and sinks cannot be used until they are connected to a functioning septic system. A hill of construction dirt remains where the septic system is to be installed. 2 HVAC systems for air conditioning are installed outside, but none of the ductwork has been installed within the interior of the building. Returning to the front of the building, you can see the downspouts go into a system for drainage, as compared to the downspouts on the back of the building, which do not. 2 doorways at the front of the building do not have sidewalks that connect to the main sidewalk. While this may not prevent an occupancy permit, the township may want to extend these sidewalks at some point. Entering the front of the building, you can see where the second set of ADA-compliant doors will be installed. To your right, in the vestibule, is a window that looks out from a small office room. Now you can see the large interior space with windows placed high up toward the ceiling. You can also see that the walls and ceiling have been insulated. This space still needs lighting to be installed and exit signs. Also, the building will be equipped with a sprinkler fire suppression system that remains to be installed in this space. None of the electrical wiring has been installed in this space. No ductwork has been installed in the ceiling for the air conditioning and heating system. On the far wall, you can see where the air conditioning and heating will come in from the outside HVAC units. The floors are cement and will need to be finished. Probably the most cost-effective method will be to have them sealed. This is the utility room, which houses the main mechanical systems, including an approximately 10,000-gallon water tank for the fire suppression system. The fire suppression system and plumbing still need to be connected to the well to provide water and fire suppression throughout the building. The building has 6 ADA-compliant wheelchair-accessible bathrooms and a small janitorial closet. These bathrooms cannot be used until the septic system is installed behind the building and connected to the plumbing. This area is a proposed kitchen area. The type of kitchen that may eventually go into this building will have to be accounted for before the septic system is installed, even if the kitchen is not installed until a later time. On your left is a double-door access to a storage room for tables and chairs. To the right of that is a small office with a window that looks into the vestibule. On the far right is the main entrance to the building. As you can see, a significant amount of work remains to be completed at significant cost, including the septic system, electrical system, lighting, ductwork for heating and air conditioning, and the fire suppression system. We appreciate your interest and welcome your ideas about what you would like the purpose and function of this building to become to best serve our community.